Y'all know me. I'm dangerous. Gervonta Tank Davis, he's back. And in this video, I'm going to break it down, let you know what I'm talking about and what's going on. And I got to separate the fact from the fiction, the truth versus these haters. And when it comes to Tank, you know he got a lot of haters. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I got to start this show off by saying, rest in peace, Robert Duval. Great actor, classic movies from The Godfather to Kill a Mockingbird, Apocalypse Now. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Colors, colors, colors. The falling down, open range. You know, I'm a real movie buff. This is a great actor. Rest in peace. Classic contributions to cinema. Now, Gervonta Davis posted on his social media. Boom. He out here. No caption, no like big preamble. And let's be real. For me, this is one of the things that separates Tank Davis from a lot of other fighters in his like age range. Tank is a bona fide superstar to the point where he really don't even have to do too much to go viral, to be seen. I feel like, and this is no disrespect, check out the video my unpack for today. Keyshawn calling out Devin Haney. And he was super animated. He was very like theatrical. It was enjoyable for me. Like I didn't have no problem with it. Both guys are free, no assigned fight. Why not? However, I feel like this is what these other dudes have to do, right? They have to get, oh, I hit you with a brick. Oh, Craig, Craig with the brick. Ah, like Keyshawn gotta like turn it up to level 10. Tank Davis, he wear a Morant jersey and hit a little shimmy pose and be like this and then delete it. After, like Tank don't even leave the post up. He put it long enough for social media, the baller alerts and shade rooms and boxing egos to see it and repost it, and it's already deleted. So he don't have to keep mentioning nobody. I know that makes a lot of the haters mad too, because they want this man to be shocked. They want him to be held down and oppressed and going through legal problems. That is the reality of it. And there's a lot of low quality content in the space of boxing. I tell you guys that all the time. And you got to watch for the shapeshifters in the world of boxing. And the shapeshifters, they try to be slick. When there's negative Tank Davis news, they'll be quick to announce, make a video, Johnny on the spot within the hour. Tank got arrested by the cops. There's a nationwide multiple agency manhunt. Lies. Tank's in Cuba. They found him after this manhunt where he lives, where the warrant was issued in Miami. So they want Tank to be doing bad, but does it look like he's left off bad and bougie? Look at this. Does this look like a man who is facing imminent doom and prison, all this type of stuff that the content creators and the fans that hate on Tank made it out to be? I mean, y'all let me know in the comment section, because this looked like he's chilling. And I know people who've went away, like personally, where they did X, Y, and Z and they were facing all kinds of charges. And if you feel you're going away, unless you're an Oscar-winning actor or like a Denzel Washington, it's going to be hard to compartmentalize that and look completely unbothered, like you just chilling. And again, unless you John Q. I am not gonna bury my son. Yeah, okay. Well, I see the girl, but does she see me? Huh? Jake! You know what I mean? Like he's not an actor. Gervonta Davis is not an actor. He's from the trenches. He's not no like actor where he could just get his method acting on and his acting chops and make it look like he's unbothered when he's really bothered. I don't believe that. So ultimately, I find it pretty hilarious that people went and opined and commented, Tank Davis, he ruined his whole career. Oh my gosh, wait till the judge gets a hold of him. All this stuff. And again, he's posting like regular. It don't look like a man who's facing life in prison and all that type of stuff. Also, the judge officially recalled and rescinded the Baltimore arrest warrant. Tank got enough on his plate, and his legal team argued that they want to focus on that and attend to that. So they asked for the court to withdraw that so he don't have, just extra stuff that he's dealing with piled on and mounted on. And the judge agreed, and the defense or whatever didn't argue it. So that got removed. Again, you have a lot of content creators, they were hoping and praying and licking their chops when they heard that not only was it this alleged manhunt, but the judge from the Baltimore case was out here and put on, like, taxed them even further. And now they look stupid because, again, the boxing fans see this. You guys aren't foolish. I feel like at least Boxingego fans, y'all really know what's going on. Y'all really be tapped in. And you can understand the chameleons, the shapeshifters, and the usual suspects. They just have a vendetta against Tank Davis. And they do it to uplift other fighters who really aren't as popping. Shakur, Devin, Keyshawn, it usually comes from that crowd, Terrence Crawford. And the reality is these are very good fighters, but they don't have that same wave that Gervonta Davis has, point blank, period. And I think it really makes some people mad that Tank can do all this wrong, yet be praised and celebrated, and his fan base remains intact, right? Now, outside extracurricular, I'm not condoning if certain things are true, but I don't know. Again, I'm not a cop. You have a lot of dudes, content creators or whatever, that claim to be street dudes and claim that, oh, I grew up rough and I'm from the mud, from the trenches. But they sound like 5-0 to me. They sound like official agents in 12, hoping, Tank, turn yourself in before it gets worse. And wishful thinking, hoping that a situation for a black man in America gets worse than what it already is, right? And I'm not saying this like on some show Tank mercy. What's done in the dark comes to light. So whatever he has done or hasn't done, I'm sure that will ultimately come to light or whatever. But to have the internet take it and really try to make it worse, you know what I mean? That's like snitch type of behavior, in my opinion, where somebody's already facing, like, the judge trying to throw the book at him or the cops is after him, and then you trying to add, hey, he also stole some money. Like you trying to add to it. That sounds like state's evidence to me, an informant. So the other thing I noticed is Tank appears to have his weight in check, and that's a whole nother separate issue. There's a lot of FAF fraudulent weight and fighters who are not fighting at their weight class. I've been on that heavy, especially in Gen Z. Tank, just by looking at him, Ego Weight Watchers, aka Ill, in the eye test, I could tell the man is in great shape. I could tell he's in great shape. And one of the last fighters in that age group truly fighting at his official weight. So I don't think Tank will probably be out the ring too much longer from what I'm seeing. He definitely don't look bothered here in his new post. He don't look like a man that believes he's going to prison and all this other stuff that people, fans, and content creators put out. So I think whether it's Pitbull rematch or whatever it is, I think he might be on the verge or cusp of having that revealed to the public sooner than later. For more detailed boxing breakdowns that are fair, raw, real, subscribe. Also, I'm on the road to advance the channel and upgrade the equipment. Shout out to the people who have already supported that movement. My link me is in the description. I'm going to buy a new, faster computer so I can get this content out for you guys faster. If you want to support, many ways to do that. Use my link me. In the description has all my links. For more daily boxing news, subscribe. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.